Welcome back. Cybersecurity experts are warning of sites now impersonating major brands ahead of Mother's Day. In a Consumer First Alert, Tammy Elliott showing you how you can protect yourself when searching for that last-minute deal.
Scammers are creating websites that impersonate known brands, copying logos and website content to impersonate a business and deceive shoppers. And a new trend. Cybersecurity experts are seeing scam links on AI platforms like ChatGPT. You know, Sephora is a big beauty brand, so take a look at this. Brand Shield, a cybersecurity company, found this scam site. Two letters make a big difference. The website spelled incorrectly, SEPHROAS.com. You have to look carefully at that domain name. If there's a typo, it's a scam. And now look at the real Sephora website. You see the similarities in color and logo, so this can be tricky. You have to verify before you click on a link.
Really verify who you are communicating with. What is the account connected to, whether it's if it's a social media account. Just do double verifications, even triple.
And he says it's not only big brands. Scammers are targeting mom and pop stores. And the Wisconsin Better Business Bureau said small businesses often don't have the cybersecurity, making them more vulnerable to stolen identity. Their reputation can be damaged when customers believe the real company is responsible. So when you're shopping, verify those offers before you click on links in social media ads or direct messages. If you see a really great deal, go to the main website. And if you can't get the same deal, it's a scam. Tammy Elliott, Action 2 News.